Fellow American citizens, fellow San Diegoans, my name is Leslie Williams and I'm in San Diego, California. And I'm making this video right now on UCSD campus. And if you don't think that human experimentation doesn't go on this campus and hasn't, I strongly suggest you YouTube it. I found an article concerning how they were attempting to put brain implants to create secret agents. Literally, just look for it and you'll find it. Trust me, you'll find it. In fact, I copied and pasted it in one of my blogs. Literally. And if you go to YouTube and type in John Hall satellite terrorism, especially the one he does with Carrie Cassidy from Project Camelot, she talks about how her and him, John Hall, talk about how they're using this technology to create agents for the government. Yeah, because this technology literally controls the mind. Literally. Remote neural monitoring, remote behavioral influencing technology, brain implants, and so on and so forth. Now, I'm making this particular video today to tell you something about what I've discovered. Go to Google and type in Greg Szymanski and Julian McKinney live leak and listen to what they're talking about. And in reference to microwave technology and mind control technology, they flat out state that this technology, see, that's an average student right there. And look, he's putting his hands to his head. Look at that. He gaslighted me as well when he came out of this library that I was just in. Now he's turning around and coming back. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is this. It's a physical gesture directly connected to sensitization tactics of organized gang stalking. They get them to, there he goes again. See, what they do is they get them to touch their head and stroke their hair back and shit like that. And now we're going to see if this individual says I was taking video pictures of him when he goes back inside. Yeah, that's the reason why he walked from in there to there and then came back and goes in there to complain. Let him complain. Because this video ain't about his dumb little bitch ass. I was taking a video picture of that building. See how nice that building is? Anyways, I'm in San Diego, California, and my name is Leslie Williams. The point of the live leak article that I was talking to you about flat out states in the live leak, part of the live leak article has been text, and you can also listen to it in reference to the actual interview. Julian McKinney, okay, flat out says she was a military intelligence officer, flat out says that it's the individuals they're getting to harass a target that they're choreographing, which means they're the ones that are being remotely neurally sensed with remote neural monitoring. A target is nothing but an item, okay, a subject matter, a straw person. I mean, don't get me wrong, trust me. This technology is also being used for human trafficking, human experimentation, neural control, neural enslavement, you name it. The point I'm trying to make, though, is that it's not just the target that is being hit and sensed and monitored with this technology. It's the individuals they're getting to do it as well, because they're choreographing everybody they get. That, you know, I always wondered in these organized gang stalking expeditions how they could get, first I had to figure out how they could get so many different people in on it, you know, to do it, because I noticed that at least there was only like, I'd say anywhere between 5 and 6.5% of the same people were used in reference to how many people would gaslight me, which means that would subject me to organized gang stalking and sensitization tactics every day along all of my routes. I started thinking to myself, how are they getting all of these people and why are they using so many different people? Then I thought it was because, well, they want to be able to use the excuse that it's, like in stalking laws, it's usually one person stalking another every day, you know, or more than once. In organized gang stalking, one reason why it's hard to prove is because they use different people on every day. But it's not just about breaking a target down or taking everything they got or nullifying and vilifying them. Just as Julian McKinney says, it's not even really about the target in reference to just this one aspect of the crime. It is about the target, but it isn't. It's mostly about the people they're getting to harass a target because they're the ones who are being choreographed. Think about it. If this technology was developed to control, do you really honestly think that they're only controlling one person and not all the other ones that they're getting to harass the target? So what are they doing it for? Well, what am I doing right now? I'm talking to you. When I talk, I use my verbal speech, the speech center of my brain. When I don't talk and think to myself, I use subvocal speech. Okay? Those are specific areas of the brain and certain physiological and even at times organ. I'm not going to go on that route, but the subvocal speech is also monitored as well, because the audio cortex is usually monitored. But just stay with me. Trust me, you'll be glad you did. Then when they get the individuals to get around a target, whether it be me or anybody else, and have them engage in specific words, comments, or phrases, or physical gestures, what they're doing is remotely sensing their brain in reference to what area of their brain is being used in reference to what they're told to do. In other words, if I give my brain a command to move my arm, that actual command and the musculature system that's involved in moving my arm, okay, is got central nervous system's physiological signals. The brain tells the arm what to do. That sends the message to the central nervous system that sends the message to the physiological responses. They're brain mapping people, and they're also brain mapping the physiological responses of people as well. Why? For control at a later date. I strongly suggest you listen to, go to Google, go to YouTube and type in these 3 separate searches. Combine and synthesize the material, and trust me, you will be glad that you did, because your sons and your daughters are being asked to harass a person like me who's not involved in any criminal activity at all, so they can actually, in turn,